It was no surprise that the Miami Heat started the 2016-2017 NBA season 11-30. It was no surprise because they just lost their franchise icon Dwyane Wade in free agency to the Chicago Bulls and would lose Chris Bosh to what would eventually become a career-ending injury. It would be no surprise as second-year player who was supposed to be the catalyst and potential future of the franchise, Justice Winslow, only played in 18 games. So it was no surprise that they were 11-50 in the hunt for a pick to select a guy like Lonzo Ball or De'Aaron Fox or Dennis Smith Jr. or Markelle Fultz. It was no surprise at all. However, that's not how that season ended. They would rally. They would go 30-11 down the stretch and finish the season with a 500 record at 41-41. With surprising play from guys like Dion Waiters, Tyler Johnson, James Johnson, guys like Wayne Ellington, and Hassan Whiteside being a league-leading rebounder, and Goran Dragic playing like an all-star, averaging 20 points per game and 6 assists per game, shooting 47% from the field and 40% from 3. They would rally and finish the season very strong. However, they wouldn't make the playoffs. You know, they did their part, winning 110-102 against the Washington Wizards. But they needed the Pacers and the Bulls to lose their games. And unfortunately, the Pacers and the Bulls both won their games. But it still was an incredible feat. Because when I look over this roster and you look at the players on it, what does the record signify? And I'm going to name guys who played at least 50 games for them. And those guys are Rodney Magruder, Hassan Whiteside, James Johnson, Goran Dragic, Tyler Johnson, Willie Reed, Luke Babbitt, Wayne Ellington, and Josh Richardson. Are any of those guys people that you would think could lead a team going from 11-30 to 41-41? Does that sound like a group of people that would do that? It doesn't, does it? But they did do it. And despite not making the playoffs, I think that it's an incredible feat. And a feat that doesn't get talked about enough. Hell, to begin the year, we had people thinking that Dion Waiters could grow into an all-star. That's how insane this team was. Of course, that's not what happened with Dion Waiters. But, again, it's still incredible they did this. But the one downside to this was not making the playoffs and not having high position in the lottery. In fact, being in the 14th slot. Which means they had a little to no chance of landing the potential superstars like Lonzo Ball or Josh Jackson or Dennis Smith Jr. or Malik Monk or Markelle Fultz or De'Aaron Fox or whomever. They would land the 14th pick, and they didn't really feel, and many people thought that maybe they weren't in a position to land a potential superstar. But then the draft came around. And this happened.
14th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Bam Adebayo from the University of Kentucky.
A third Wildcat comes off the board in the lottery portion of the draft. Bam Adebayo, 7'3" wingspan. His given name is Ed Reese. He became Bam as a young tyke when he was watching the Flintstones. Here comes Bledsoe. Bam with a great block from behind. Potentially a game-saving block.
Bam came flying in like Superman.
Bledsoe had no idea this is a bust-out dribble right off the glass. He coasted to slow down, and here comes Bam with a spectacular play. Bucks were seemingly shocked by this.
But 22 points a game, I don't care how you get him, he's still getting them.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage. He's efficient.
Perfect lob for none, but an even better slam for Bam.
Oh, that is just gorgeous. Him open. Look at the Aldridge having to help, and that sets up the lob activity. Excellent one-hand catch with that big.
Here's Kendrick Nunn lobbing for Bam with a crushing dunk. The most important hookup of the game. It brings the Heat to within 2.
Radius, the pass is behind him. He had to go back with his offhand and corral it in.
Into Bam, he put it in! Quick enough! 0.8 of a second left.
Same page. Right here, he fakes the pass and goes right over the top. And credit Bam for creating the space from Corey Joseph there. They didn't put a longer player on Bam, which is surprising. They switched, and that allowed the Heat to go over the top. And Corey Dragic put that ball in perfect position. They chose to put length on Dragic instead of on Bam Adebayo. And that's what allowed.
If you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. It means so much to me, guys. You guys don't understand. But again, thank you. Like and subscribe if you're new. Feel free to leave feedback in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.